From the X Sports Network, this is the UNA Report, presented by First Class Charter.
North Alabama had come so close so many times in trying to get a big upset, especially against a ranked opponent and one within their new league, the UAC. But on Saturday night here on homecoming from Brawley Stadium, the Lions were finally able to break through against 10th-ranked Abilene Christian. Here are the highlights.
Homecoming at Brawley Stadium as the Lions were facing off with the 10th-ranked Wildcats. Here in the first quarter, first possession for Abilene Christian, the snap off Maverick McIver's face is recovered by Jackson Bradden. 2 plays later, TJ Smith dodges the bullet and gets into the end zone from a yard out. The 2 points no good as the Lions lead it 6-0. Next possession for North Alabama, Smith is going to find Tanaka Scott for the 23-yard touchdown connection to make it 13-0. But Abilene Christian would respond. Isaiah Johnson gets the handoff, makes a guy miss, and does the rest. Will take it 60 yards into the end zone. That would cut the Lion lead to 13-7. Next possession here for the Wildcats, it's McIver. He's going to find Blaine Taylor for the 16-yard score as the Wildcats take their first lead at 14-13. But back comes North Alabama. Smith calls his own number, gets into the clear, and the Wildcats are not going to get him. 46 yards later, that would be a touchdown as UNA now leads 20-14. But in the second quarter, it's all Abilene Christian. Sam Hicks going to punch it in from 4 yards out. The extra point was blocked to tie the game up at 20. Next possession here for the Wildcats. It's Hicks again, this time from 38 yards out as Abilene Christian led 27-20 at the half. Here in the third quarter, first possession for the Lions. Smith to Justin Luke for the 23-yard score, but the extra point is blocked. The Wildcats still lead 27-26. Next possession for Abilene Christian, it's Johnson. Gets it in from a yard out to make it 34-26, but it would be all North Alabama from there. Smith launching it up for Kobe Warden, who makes the amazing catch in the back of the end zone from 37 yards out, as it is now 34-33 Wildcats. Here in the fourth at Jalen Fletcher, the freshman, breaks a tackle, spins out of trouble. He's into the end zone from 24 yards out as the Lions retake the lead at 40-34. And then with under 2 minutes left to play, Smith to Warden again from 8 yards out. And North Alabama, for the first time in school history as a Division I program, has defeated a ranked and top 10 team, winning this one 47-34.
We've been so close. We talked it after Game 5 of, man, we're so close. And that first half was the exact same first half we've seen so many times since I've been here. And to see a team that came out of halftime and refused to lose, that's the difference, is you got 22 players on the field that refused to lose and said, we're tired of it. We're going to do whatever it takes. And I watched the crew tonight do whatever it takes. Takari Kennebrew, I don't think he had a catch. He had one catch. And he came to me and said, Coach, let's run the ball down the throat. And for a receiver to come and do that, he knows we do whatever it takes to win. So big time night for us tonight.
Despite giving up 27 points in the first half, the defense really buckled down big time in the second half, just giving up 7, including that big game-sealing interception.
Everybody just wanted to do too much. And that was the biggest issue. Everybody trying to do everybody else's job. Somebody was trying to do this job, no, just do your job. And that's what we struggled with from the second half all the way to going into the second half, and we fixed it. Everybody just had to do their job. And it started off a little shaky with the first touchdown coming out the half, and after that we clicked. We had to really trust each other. We had to really talk, trust each other, and trust the coach and stuff, and just trust the system.
TJ Smith certainly cemented himself as a leader of this offense at the quarterback position with a combined 6 touchdowns and over 300 total yards.
I wouldn't be here without God, so, I mean, just to have them boys around me believe in me. Just to have them boys around me believe in me, it just makes me want to play a little harder,
The big star on the night also was wide receiver Kobe Warden, who had over 100 yards receiving and a pair of scores and some big catches along the way.
I mean, Coach Parker always tells us, Coach Dearman tells all of his staff, when the ball comes your way, you got to make a play. That's what I tried to do tonight. I mean, I told him, you put the ball in my hands, give me a chance, I'm going to go make a play for you. I told TJ before the game, I was like, you throw me the ball, I was like, I'm going to make a play for you. I was like, we can go win this football game, we're better than this football team. from top to bottom, all three phases, we knew we were better than them, and we just went and proved it tonight.
Up next for the Lions is that much-needed bye week after playing 8 straight games. And even though this team has won 3 in a row and would like to stay on that, but also they would like their bodies to heal up as well.
We've played 8 straight, so I think it's good for us to take a breather. We do have some momentum, but it's good for us to take a breather. We got some guys that are banged up. We got some guys that are hurting, that are pieced together, that just make it to Saturday every week. Our training staff does a phenomenal job, but we need a bye week. We need a second to breathe, and then we need to go recruit. Our coaches need to hit the road, and we need to go find people that are going to replace these guys that are about to come up front. We got 4 seniors about to come up here and talk, so I got to go find their replacements this week. So I think all of us need a week.
Just like we said, it will be bye week for the Lions coming up next week before they hit the road to Central Arkansas. Now over to the world of high school football, where Wayne County and Collinwood were in action this past Friday. Let's see how they fared.
It was senior night for Wayne County as they were hosting Cornersville in region play. Here in the first quarter, down 6-0. Case Butler going to take it in from 6 yards out to tie the game up at 6 apiece. Here in the second, down 13-6. Case and Castleman going to take it in from 13 yards out as they still trail 13-12. Here in the third, down 25-12. It's Castleman again, this time from 4 yards out. The Wildcats would score later in the third quarter to go on to win this one 26-25. Collinwood trying to get back into the region win column as they were on the road at Moore County. Here in the first quarter, down 6-0. Stetson Holt is going to pick off the pass and do the rest. It's a 15-yard pick six, so Trojans now lead at 7-6. Here in the third quarter, down 12-7. Harrison Rich on the Trojans' first possession of the second half. He's going to take this one 54 yards to the house to give the Trojans a 14-12 lead, but Moore County would come back and win this one 27-14. Well,
that does it here from Brawley Stadium. We will see you guys once again on Monday.
This is the X Sports Network.